It's MJ from Ultra Love TV. I'm trying to be quiet. It's really early. I hope that you guys can hear me okay. So Leo, I'm here doing your monthly readings for June. And let's just see what comes in through the cards, okay? My fiery Leos. I love you guys. What else can I say? Again, I'm MJ. I run Ultra Love, and I have a book. I have merchandise for you. I offer these intuitive tarot readings, online coaching, and a series of online courses to help you be the change that you want to see in the world, or that I want to see in the world. So when it comes to the intuitive readings, it's always my intention to offer you divine guidance and loving clarity. So this is for Leo, the month of June. If it resonates, book a private reading. If it doesn't, you can just, mosey on to the next reader. Leo. Divine guidance, loving clarity for my Leo lovers. There's you, Queen of Wands, coming through. You know, Leo, I'm wanting this to be all good for you. And yet, I'm sensing that some of you have been through some pretty intense. Okay, there's some positive stuff here. So, okay, really positive here is I feel like your Wheel of Fortune, so your luck is turning around love. There could be a significant partnership coming through in the middle of the month. You are having to rebalance yourself after, I feel like you had the blindfold on. So like the Eight of Swords is there. Now it's in the reverse, so it would appear that you, maybe in the here now, end of May, while I'm reading these cards, you're taking the blindfold off, like this Gemini new moon that we've just had, that I just want to say, like, you've had some awakenings, you've had some mental shifts, and I feel like this has a lot to do with a pattern that you've had around giving other people your power, or kind of maybe always unconsciously seeking to get into a relationship and then being, it's almost like you've had a series of people just coming in and out of your life, maybe where you gave them a lot of power, attention, or energy, and then they left. And you're manifesting all these opportunities, but none of it is sort of lasting for you. So this has brought up a lot of defenses and a lot of, I guess, contrast. Stuff you don't want and stuff you do want. And you're a little bit more protective now. And I would say you're a little bit more aware. And that's part of this Wheel of Fortune energy. Now the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. And this is really representative to me of, like, I want to say it's like a whole new board game now. You've had going up, and you've had the cycle going down, and it's because Wheel of Fortune makes it all like unlucky, or oh well, I guess that just happened. And yet we're talking about conscious manifestation. We're talking about having some sense of understanding of how we create here and dominion over it. So it feels like when it comes to love, it's like you're taking it into your own hands. You're not leaving it to fate. You're not leaving it to the Wheel of Fortune. But here's the thing. Really all you're doing is loving yourself the way you want to be loved. And or loving yourself, and thus the partnership that you're in is beginning to love you how you deserve to be loved. Because then you have the Queen of Wands. So I feel like by mid-month, or like heading toward the new moon a new moon, it would be, I think, a new moon solar eclipse in the first degrees of Cancer. This is about you finally coming home to yourself, and then possibly making a move, because then you have the tower moment. That's what I mean about June. This could be some pretty major shape-shifty energy for you. The tower moment coming down here, it's forcing you to lay something to rest. And Leo, there's just this energy now of like, whatever the tower moment is coming down on, it's over anyway. And actually, regarding this, the cards that are, pardon me, the cards that are clarifying the Queen of Wands is Six of Pentacles reverse. So yeah, yeah, the tower, basically the tower is coming down on like some old perceptions and possibly some old habits, because it's to do with your person, it's to do with you being in your power. And I feel like what's happening is because you're choosing your personal power, the things that don't align are naturally falling away. So be prepared for this month to be quite a significant shapeshifter, as in you're one person at the beginning of the month and you're a different person at the beginning of the month, or you're one person at the beginning of the month and you're a different person by the end of the month. The beauty here, Leo, is that you are in your power, like you're in your throne by the end of the month. So anything that stands in your way is going to come crashing down. I do intuitively feel for some of you it is a living situation. Ha. And then if we wanted any more clarity, basically, yeah, you're going to step into your power this month. Every things that are not necessary are basically going to fall away. You're going to receive a new beginning, and it's going to be a very abundant one, which of course, Leo, I feel that this is what you've been asking for. This is what you've been working toward as well. So it looks like that by the end of the June, your new beginning, but your abundant new life. I think this is a sense of adventure, and this is also why you're being granted the resources to take yourself on this next adventure, because you've been through a lot. And all the sword energy reverse, I feel like you have been doing the mental emotional work to warrant and to kind of permission yourself to sit in your throne, in your kingdom or queendom. And ultimately the tower is just the debris. It's stuff in your land or in your vortex that you're not really focused on, or that maybe you did care about at one point. But that tower, the tower, and because it's connected to the Four of Swords down here, and now the Four of Swords is in reverse, the towers come down because you've laid a thought process to rest. You've overcome an imbalanced perception when it comes to your relationships and your finances and your career and your self-worth. You've given yourself so much love that it's turned the tides, helped you step into your power, so that you're finally going to be attracting what you deserve, not the other, not imbalanced relationships, right? That's why the tower's coming down, because if there is even one person or one circumstantial thing in your reality that is representative of your old self, it's all gonna go. It's all been laid to rest. It's like, yeah, you've had a flip. You're seeing yourself differently, therefore everyone else is seeing you differently. And ultimately, the people that don't match your vibration will fall away, including working situations or what have you with the tower. I feel intuitively it's going to take you just a bit of settling into the new energies, but then of course you've got this beautiful new beginning. A mega abundance. I feel this is something you're expecting, possibly something connected to you being in your power and manifesting what you've been desiring to manifest for probably quite some time, Leo. There's your reading, my lovely Leos. If you want to book a private one, I'd love to see you. And have a wonderful day. I have no idea what day it is. I think it's Tuesday today. Have a great Tuesday, you guys. I love you, loads. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.